Well, it's a beautiful morning. I, I, I think I'll go outside for a while and just smile. Just taking some clean, fresh air now. There's no sense in staying inside if the weather's fine and you got the time. It's your chance to wake up and plan another brand new day. Well, it's a beautiful morning. And it's Thank You Sunday. Thank You Sunday, February 4th, in the 2023rd year of our Lord Jesus Christ. Here we are. I'm in Boston, Massachusetts, where the weather is, well, you want to say yesterday it was minus 9 degrees. That's right. That's what it was yesterday. I'm going to give you something a little bit better today. It's 27 degrees, so it's like tropical. I talked to some of my friends in Naples, and they were downright upset that it was 60 degrees down there. 60 degrees. Can you believe it? And yes, they were mad. But I think they should be thankful, and I am thankful. So, I love Thank You Sundays. Why? Because there's really so much that I have to be thankful for each and every day. So it's really not hard to do a Thank You Sunday. I could do a thank you every day. Thank you Sunday, a thank you Monday, a thank you Tuesday, a thank you Wednesday. Really, that's how blessed I've been. So there's not much I can say that's bad. Not at this time, not at this point in life. So let's get on with Thank You Sunday. Okay, what I want to thank you, I was watching a wrestling match between superstar Billy Graham and Bruno Sammartino when Billy Graham won the WWE title, Worldwide Federation, WWF. It was WWF at the time, the Worldwide Federation Championship. And then I had watched wrestling since Pedro Morales and, the whole New York, Boston, Philadelphia thing that went in between, because those were the main markets at the time. And some really good, memories of being with my Uncle Kenny, who was only 3 years older than me, and us watching wrestling together on Saturdays. So a lot of these wrestlers, they run into bad situations, as everyone does in life. And I think I just want to say thank you to them for giving me a good, clean childhood. See, nobody cursed. There was no cursing. There was a lot of bravado, false bravado, and talking to say what they were going to do to one another and the whole 9 yards. And it was backstabbing. And, I thought it was real at the time. And it is real to an extent. Yes, it is. I wouldn't want to get in there and do the things they do and take the punishment they take. And I think that's what I'm trying to say. I have so much to be thankful for because these guys went in there and they sacrificed their bodies. And there were just so many highlights. And so I know might be something frivolous, but we're allowed to be frivolous and thankful for frivolous things, I believe, sometimes. So here it goes. My wrestlers were in the 70s, so let's get to them. We have Bruno Sammartino, Dory Funk, Terry Funk, Harley Race. Well, it's the 70s to the 80s. Yeah, 70s to the 80s. So let's just do the 70s. Harley Race, Pedro Morales, Billy Graham, superstar Billy Graham. I'm naming off my favorites. Okay, you have to do your own show. Name your favorites. Dusty Rhodes, the original Dusty Rhodes, Chief Jay Strongbow, which I really, Chief. Every match you had to do that Indian dance, every match with the tomahawk chop. Chief, I liked you, but you were kind of thin on me, and so I liked Ivan Koloff. Why did I like Ivan Koloff? Well, yeah, I like Ivan Putski better. And Blackjack Mulligan. Yes, old Blackjack Mulligan with the claw. That's right, the claw. Of course, Ric Flair. Did I say Ric Flair? Ric Flair probably, at the top. You have Ric Flair at the top. And there was Mad Dog Vachon. Stan Stasiak. Stan Stasiak. One of my favorites, Professor Turo Tanaka, who did the odd job character in 007. Goldfinger. Yeah. Was a pretty stiff, tough guy. Turo Tanaka. Dick the Bruiser. Ken Patera. Super strong. The Iron Sheik. One of my favorites, the Iron Sheik with the camel clutch, or was it a cobra clutch? Doesn't matter. He performed it. It was cool. He would go around talking about and saying that he hated America, and the dude was so pro-American. He's probably more pro-American than the majority of wrestlers, if there is such a term. Okay. Ted DiBiase. No, I don't think Ted DiBiase was in there. No, I don't think he was in the 70s. So no, I'm not going to say that. Ricky Steamboat. Sergeant Slaughter. Andre the Giant, who I was totally, and I think everybody who watched Andre on wrestling was astounded, impressed. You know, the guy was huge. Huge. I'm thankful. Thank you for being part of my life, presenting a clean image on those Saturdays and Sundays, those tape shows that you were doing. Unbelievable. Gorilla Monsoon, never much of a wrestler, but the name was catchy, just like Haystacks Calhoun, 400 pounds of 400 pounds. Butcher Bashan. Okay. Who else can I think of at the time? Kamala, yeah, the Iron Sheik, yeah. Tony Atlas. Bearcat Wright. I got some that I've written down. That I have a name. I've named most of those guys. And Mills Mascaras. Whoa, Mills Mascaras. The speed at which this guy moved. He was a Mexican wrestler. You know, the luchadors. They wore the mask, and so you're a kid. You see this. You see all the rest. You see the other wrestlers. They're not wearing masks. You know, the American wrestlers that wear masks, and then you see these Mexican wrestlers, and they're wearing these masks. You're like, what the heck? Pretty darn good. Okay, Nikolai Volkov, Jimmy Valiant. There was Jimmy Valiant, and there was another Valiant, the Valiant brothers. And Johnny Valiant. That's right, Jimmy Valiant, Johnny Valiant. Big John Studd. The name says it all. Bob Orton, who was Randy Orton's father. Yeah. So if he's still, you know, Randy Orton still. Ernie Ladd. The big cat Ernie Ladd, you know, wore a cowboy hat and Texas boots. And here's my point. Rocky Johnson, yeah. My point is this. Thank you. Thank you for giving a kid entertainment with no cursing, no swearing, no sexual innuendo. Okay. You kept me pretty much on the straight and narrow in very formative years. So even when I strayed away, it was easy to come back to a different life, in the life of being noble, being valiant, being brave. And that's what a lot of the characters in wrestling try to portray, especially Bruno Sammartino. So thank you for that. And on this Thank You Sunday, I thank you that it is not minus 9 degrees again. And, well, and that everything's fine. I'm speaking. You're here. I'm here. We're here. It's a beautiful morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. That's when we do it. Sunday, 8 o'clock. Fantastic. Rocky Johnson. Did I mention Rocky Johnson, who is The Rock's father? So Pia Maivia, the Wild Samoans. I could just keep going on and on. Let's just say that I didn't get in any trouble. I wasn't out stealing or doing anything. I was imitating pro wrestlers with the sleeper hold in the car and those things. The abdominal stretch. So that was very fun. So Thank You Sunday today goes out to the professional wrestlers, and there's just so many. Jimmy Snuka. Listen, all of you guys in the 70s. Okay. Tarzan Tyler, Lars Anderlin, Buddy Colt. Yeah, Buddy Colt. Johnny Rhodes. Wahoo McDaniel. Larry Hennon. Okay. Madman Mitchell. Freddie Shields. Pepper Gomez. Dino Bravo. Larry Zabisco. Wasn't one of my favorites, but I love. Oh, I got it. Oh, how that almost. I'm just gonna end it with this. Classy Freddie Blassie. Okay, classy Freddie Blassie. And thanks to you guys for being here. Now, subscribe, leave a comment, okay? And like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And if you have someone you want to say thank you to, leave it in the comment section and then send them a link so they can see it, okay? That's a great way of letting someone know that you cared about what they did, that you care about what they did sometime in your life and how it changed you and kept you going, okay? With that, I'm going to say thank you for being here, and I'm going to sign off. I really want to keep going, but I'm going to sign off. Thank you, Sunday, February 5th. Oh yeah. One more thing on Thank You Sunday. Something that I instituted, sort of, kind of, because there's so many times that we let things go and don't really. Now, today is Roger Staubach's birthday. That's right, Roger Staubach. And I think yesterday's was Lawrence Taylor's. Roger Staubach turns 81, February 5th, 19. Well, I'm not going to. You know what, Roger? Keep it to yourself. I've already let the cat out the bag. Roger Staubach's birthday. It was Lawrence Taylor's birthday yesterday, February 4th. And thank you guys for being part of my existence. So I'll sign off. Have a good day.